Look, the globe was shining brightly, and we were thinking about all the amazing places in the world.
Wow, there are so many countries to see. Where are we going now?
I am the magical globe. Now we are going to Africa, a big and amazing continent full of animals, deserts, jungles, and many different countries. Hold on tight. Our adventure continues.
I can't wait to explore all these countries and see new places around the world. Let's go!
Egypt is a very old and interesting country in Africa, with Cairo as its capital city. It is famous for its ancient history, vast deserts, and the life-giving Nile River. Children can visit the huge pyramids of Giza, built thousands of years ago for Egyptian kings. Near them stands the mysterious Great Sphinx, a giant statue with a lion's body and human head. In Cairo, visitors explore the Egyptian Museum, housing many ancient treasures. Further south, in Luxor, beautiful temples like Luxor Temple await discovery. Egypt also has deserts where camels walk slowly through the golden sand. The Nile River is home to crocodiles, a majestic sight for those who venture near. Many migratory birds fly across the Egyptian sky during their long journeys. These birds add to the natural wonder and beauty of the ancient land. Egypt offers a unique blend of historical marvels and diverse natural landscapes. It's a country where every corner tells a story of a rich and vibrant past. Kenya is a beautiful country in Africa. Its capital city is Nairobi. Kenya is famous for its wide savannas, amazing wildlife, and exciting safaris. One of the most famous places to visit is the Masai Mara, where visitors can see many wild animals living freely. Another beautiful place is Amboseli National Park, known for its large herds of elephants and amazing views of nature. Much of Kenya is covered by the African savanna, a large grassland where many animals live. Kenya is home to incredible animals, such as lions, elephants, zebras, giraffes, and cheetahs. These animals live together in the savanna, and many people travel to Kenya to see them on safari. The country also has important natural resources, such as tea, coffee, and gold, and a strong tourism sector, which means many visitors come to explore its beautiful landscapes and wildlife. South Africa is a beautiful country in southern Africa. One of its capital cities is Pretoria. The country is famous for its amazing landscapes, big cities, and incredible wildlife. One of the most famous places to visit is Cape Town, a colorful city near the ocean. Above the city rises the famous Table Mountain, a large mountain with a flat top that looks like a giant table. Another wonderful place is Kruger National Park, one of the largest wildlife parks in Africa. Here, visitors can see many wild animals living in nature. South Africa is home to amazing animals, such as lions, rhinos, elephants, and buffalo. These animals live in the savannas and national parks, where people can see them during safaris. The country also has important natural resources like gold, diamonds, and platinum, which are valuable minerals found underground. It's a land of diverse beauty and rich treasures. Nigeria is a large and lively country in Africa. Its capital city is Abuja. Nigeria is known for its big cities, rivers, forests, and colorful culture. One of the most famous cities is Lagos, a very busy city near the ocean. Many people live and work in Lagos. Nigeria also has many rivers, green forests, and natural parks. Plants and animals grow and live in these beautiful places. Nigeria has important natural resources such as oil and natural gas. These resources help generate energy for the country. In the forests and along the rivers, many animals live. These include monkeys, crocodiles, and beautiful tropical birds. The tropical birds have bright, colorful feathers. Morocco is a beautiful country located in North Africa. Its capital city is Rabat, a place of historical significance. Morocco is famous for its colorful cities, vast deserts, and majestic mountains. One famous place to visit is Marrakech, a lively city. It boasts busy markets, bright colors, and beautiful, intricate buildings. Visitors can also travel to the vast Sahara Desert. There, golden sand stretches far into the distance, creating a breathtaking landscape. Another wonderful place is the Atlas Mountains, offering stunning natural beauty. People can see tall, rugged mountains, and enjoy the serene, untouched nature. Morocco has natural resources like phosphates, agriculture, and fish. These resources are very important for the country's economy and its people. In the desert and mountains, animals like camels and mountain goats thrive. Tanzania is a beautiful country in Africa, with its capital city being Dodoma. It is renowned for its incredible nature, large national parks, and amazing wildlife. One of the most famous places is the Serengeti, a vast savanna. Many animals live and travel together across this land. Another spectacular place is Mount Kilimanjaro, the tallest mountain in Africa. It is majestically covered with snow at its peak. Visitors can also explore the Ngorongoro crater, a giant natural wildlife area. Many animals live together within this unique crater. Tanzania also has important natural resources, such as gold and diamonds. These valuable minerals are found underground. In the savannas and parks, you can see many animals. Zebras, giraffes, elephants, and lions live freely in nature. Algeria is a very large country located in North Africa. Its bustling capital city is Algiers, a vibrant hub of culture and history. Algeria is renowned for its vast deserts, ancient historic cities, and stunning Mediterranean coastline. One of the most famous places is the Sahara Desert, where colossal sand dunes stretch endlessly. These immense dunes create a breathtaking and unforgettable landscape. Algeria also boasts many historic cities, filled with old buildings that whisper tales from the past. Along the beautiful Mediterranean Sea, visitors can enjoy pristine beaches and crystal-clear blue waters. Algeria possesses important natural resources, including abundant oil and natural gas. These resources are crucial for producing energy, both for the country and for export. In the desert, unique animals thrive, such as majestic camels and nimble small desert foxes. These creatures are remarkably well adapted to the challenging and hot desert climate. Algeria offers a rich tapestry of natural beauty, history, and vital resources. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is a very large country in Africa. Its capital city is Kinshasa. The country is famous for its vast tropical forests and rich wildlife. The Congo rainforest, one of the world's largest, is one of the country's most amazing places. It is full of tall trees, rivers, and many different plants and animals. There are also many national parks where nature is protected and animals can live safely. In these forests, you can see incredible animals such as gorillas, forest elephants, and different kinds of snakes. The country also has important natural resources like cobalt, diamonds, and copper. These are valuable minerals found underground, contributing to the country's rich natural wealth. The DRC's natural beauty and resources make it a land of wonder and importance. Its diverse ecosystems are home to countless species, many unique to this region. A truly remarkable place, the Democratic Republic of the Congo stands out in the heart of Africa. Madagascar is a large island country near the coast of Africa. Its capital city is Antananarivo. Madagascar is renowned for its unique nature and animals that live nowhere else in the world. One of the most beautiful places to visit is the tropical forests. These forests are full of tall trees, colorful plants, and amazing animals. Another famous place is the Avenue of the Baobabs. Enormous baobab trees stand tall along a long road there. Madagascar has important natural resources, such as vanilla and wood. It boasts a rich biodiversity, meaning many different kinds of plants and animals. In fact, Madagascar is one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. Many special animals live here, including lemurs, playful primates that jump between trees, also chameleons, small reptiles that can change the color of their skin. Ethiopia is a beautiful and historic country in Africa. Its capital city is Addis Ababa. Ethiopia is known for its mountains, ancient history, and unique culture. One amazing place to visit is the Simien Mountains. Here, tall mountains and deep valleys create breathtaking landscapes. Another exceptional place is Lalibela, famous for its ancient rock-cut churches. These churches were carved directly into the stone many centuries ago. Ethiopia also has important natural resources such as gold and coffee. In fact, Ethiopia is known as the birthplace of coffee. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air in many towns. In the mountains and grasslands, animals like baboons and antelopes live freely. They roam in their natural habitats, adding to Ethiopia's wild beauty.
Wow, we traveled across Africa, and it was an amazing adventure. In Egypt, we saw the huge pyramids and the mysterious Sphinx near the Nile River. In Kenya and Tanzania, we saw lions, elephants, zebras, and giraffes walking in the savannah. We even saw the tall Mount Kilimanjaro. In Morocco and Algeria, we saw the huge Sahara Desert, where camels walked slowly on the sand. In the Congo rainforest, we imagined gorillas living deep in the forest. And in Madagascar, we saw funny lemurs jumping near the big baobab trees. Africa was full of animals, deserts, forests, and mountains. It was incredible. I wonder, where will our magical globe take us next?